Radical.
Welcome to part one of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for April 11th through April the 17th, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Rune Mamba. I'll never understand how there are people making minimum wage or slightly above that waste their paychecks to help or support these multimillionaire YouTubers. Well, you can't believe it. I can't believe it, but it happens. You know, someone's flipping burgers, they get home, they turn on the YouTube, and they think they should actually donate to somebody, like maybe an Angry Joe, who's worth over $1 million. And I don't get how someone like an Angry Joe can actually be perfectly fine and okay with that. What kind of a bastard are you? Or let's say if you're Yongay, what kind of a bastard are you if you know that this is happening? And people leave in the comment section, well, you know, I mean, I didn't get a whole lot of money this month from work, but I'll donate to you when I can. That is truly one of the most horrendous things going on right now on this platform, and a lot of people just don't seem to care about it. Dumez. Crap Gamer was caught reviewing games he did not play. He would run out and find other people's opinions and fake reviews that way. Well, it doesn't surprise me when it comes to Crap Gamer doing that. Crap Gamer is one fake motherfucker. You know, someone told me that he switched from actually being a fanboy of Phil Spencer and Xbox to going over to Sony. I went to his channel and I was about blinded by all the freaking clickbait, and now it seems like he's back to the side of Xbox. So he's a fake motherfucker, number one. It doesn't surprise me that someone like that was caught reviewing games he didn't play. But how widespread is that kind of a thing? When it comes to movies, I think people at least watch the movies, but when it comes to games, how many actual game reviews are actually reviews of the game, and not just maybe just repeated reviews from other sources, like maybe a GameSpot or an IGN or something like that, you know? Shinra returns again. Shinra returns again. I hope you're back for good. I hope you don't have to return again, because then you would be Shinra returns yet again. The definition of insanity is giving wealthy YouTubers cash handouts. That is pretty insane. Like I said, that's pretty insane. But I think the true definition of insanity is eating people. Jeffrey Dahmer. If you're eating people, then, you know, there's no debate there. That's pretty insane. Eating people is slightly more insane than giving cash handouts to wealthy YouTubers. Mike Cool Green. Do you think Slobwave Cinema Massacre will promote this NFT scam? Well, if we abide by history, then they've promoted Raid Shadow Legends, Jode $400 wood watches, the incredibly expensive knives, lots of things. If you put something in front of the Angry Video Game Nerd, he will promote it, right? Even if it's one of those, like, pleasure devices, the auto AI, whatever it was called. If you put anything in front of him, I think at this point, the slobs and him, they'd hold a big black 12-inch... I gotta stop it right there. Red Stress 97. This video made me think of something to ask you, Radical Rick. Who would you give more respect to, a stripper or an e-beggar? That's a great question. That is. And I don't know if I have a definitive answer to you, because I maybe stripper, because, like, it would be conditional. Let's say if it's a single mother and it was a deadbeat dad, left them, it doesn't pay them, and maybe it's a very attractive female and she's maybe not educated and she's in a tight situation. She's in a bad situation. And she's like, well, this is the only way I can make money until I maybe go to college, get me a degree and whatnot. There's a lot of situations to where you have somebody that's working themselves, getting as much money as possible because they want to better themselves and maybe take care of their kid. In that situation, a stripper, sure. And depends on, like, what level of an e-bagger. Like Yang Ye, I mentioned Yang Ye. He somehow expects $200 a month in monthly donations for just talking about the gaming news. So yeah, you know, I would say right now, as it stands, it is a question mark. It's conditional, but probably I give more respect to a stripper, probably. Art Bell. Smash JT, he has turned Canadian gamer who did a huge promotion of Smash and his join button. We are talking about a guy who wants his sons to come on camera and plead for donations with the excuse, oh, my kids want to do YouTube for a living. Canadian Gamer hated the women tubers seducing pay chats from lonely guys. April 13th, then 6 days later, has gone back on it in a huge way. This is part of a longer comment here. I haven't really kept up with Canadian Gamer or Smash JT. We recall years ago, Canadian Gamer got incredibly angry at me for just... Sorry, that is an alarm. I forget why, but he got incredibly angry with me, and I don't think I really said anything that wasn't truthful. But when it comes to Smash JT, that would be weird, because you remember back in 2019, Canadian Gamer had one of the best comments. He had to comment the day, leaving a long comment about Smash JT and the Tommy Tellerico Ferrari ride. Well, I've seen crazier things happen. Maybe this person, Canadian Gamer, says to himself, you know what? I mean, might as well just join them. Might as well just be kind of like Smash or whatever, because I don't know, is Smash getting very successful now? I'm not sure. He rode the like Amico train as far as he could, and he keeps like spamming the Amico stuff, and he has a thumbnail, so maybe stranger things have happened. Either way, I probably, beyond reading his comment art, I honestly won't care about the rest of the day. Marshall Matt, the Lone Ranger, I hope you are doing well. Please make a video about the Observer YouTube channel. Thanks. This is the one that's harassing me big time. Thanks. Well, you're welcome, and I don't have time to just go out of my, I don't. I have multiple series I have to keep up now. Matt, Marshall Matt, I heard you have to change your name because you're being harassed. I mean, what should I investigate and look into it just because you're a random person that stops by and says, hey, please look into it? Like, I don't know. I don't know the situation. I mean, everybody that comes by and says, hey, look into it. I'm like, what am I, a YouTube investigator? This is not my day job. This is just a hobby. And I have fun here. Honestly, I'd rather make an upload about almost anything else. But, you're welcome. I don't know. You said thanks, so you're welcome. Yeah. Mal's Detergent. Metal Jesus is worse to me because he ruined the retro game market with his influence in it. I refuse to spend high dollar amounts on old games that might not even work in the future. Okay, I think most people would probably point to maybe Camelot being worse than Metal Jesus, because let's look at it here. Camelot is very deceptive, incredibly deceptive. Hence his crime video for NASCAR donations. Very deceptive. Not saying that MGR, Jason, isn't deceptive also. But your argument is, okay, they're both sacks of crap and everything. But the thing with Metal Jesus is he had a direct influence on the pricing of video games on the market. I can't debate that there's some influence, but also, Maul, I don't think he's the only one. He gets pointed out a whole lot for ruining the retro game market, but let's be honest here. There's a lot of Metal Jesus types on YouTube. On and off of YouTube. There's a lot of people that focus on the pricing of games. Could you make an argument that that one Weasley guy, Phoenix Resale, that he's now worse than Metal Jesus? Could you make an argument there? So I think Metal Jesus unfairly, yes, unfairly gets criticism for being the only person affecting the prices on the retro game market. He's far from the only one.